Hey, come see us on tour. I'll be in Davenport, Iowa, Las Vegas, Nevada, Chicago, Illinois, and Grand Rapids, Michigan. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. So here, in honor of Juneteenth,
yes,
I want to show you my favorite speech from Joe Biden, who made Juneteenth a holiday, by the way. Instead, in lieu of actually doing something for black people. This is after George Floyd thing. They made it.
Wow, what a great, and it's not even an embarrassing story either of Juneteenth. But go on, let me see this great.
And so here's Joe Biden. Giving a speech, not only praising the biggest racist in Congress, but the leader of the Confederacy.
Who? Byrd?
No, what's this?
Oh.
No, Strom Thurmond.
Oh, I forgot Strom Thurmond.
Yeah,
the
watch
other
this.
Robert Byrd.
Strom Thurmond is in every respect a son of the South. And as it was said of Robert E. Lee, Strom is an opponent without hate, a friend without treachery, a statesman without pretense, a soldier without cruelty, and a neighbor without hypocrisy.
And a hell of a great
That's been the
Klansman.
story of my relationship with Strom. We're occasionally referred to as the odd couple. Little did anyone think, including me, that when I had an opportunity to be a ranking member with Strom, that I would grow to have such genuine and deep affection for him.
Look at just that entire room full of shit
no
bags
kidding.
that
I was
deserve
thinking
to
the
burn.
same
I
thing.
even believe in a literal hell. They deserve to burn forever in it.
Listen,
Every one of those motherfuckers in that room.
listen to who he not only Strom Thurmond, but he slips in Robert E. Lee. Watch this.
Strom Thurmond is in every respect a son of the South. And as it was said of Robert E. Lee,
as it was said of Robert E. Lee, the two fantastic fellows. The head of the
I think the Dukes of Hazzard was on network TV back then, so it's probably still big.
Yeah.
You know.
So there's your
Biden would say anything to anyone at any time.
That's right. Just like Trump, integrating black students would turn schools into a jungle, a racial jungle.
Did he have to add a racial jungle after jungle? We knew it was racial, Joe, when you said the first thing.
I know.
When he said black students instead of jungle.
He thought that made it better. I don't want my children to grow up in a jungle, a racial jungle.
Thank you for specifying what kind of jungle the black children would cause, Joe. Holy shit.
And then he goes on to say, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. And you live in a jungle.
Oh my God, are we cutting down? Are we deforesting the jungle? But what about climate change?
I just want to remind people. Do you remember this, Kurt? Are you old enough to remember that?
No. That must have been a very special episode of the Dukes of Hazzard.
Now, I want to ask people in the chat. I saw this on Twitter. Is that real? I don't remember that.
I don't remember it,
but they were both from the South, right? So Al Gore.
Back then, 1992, it wasn't a thing
nobody
about
was,
the stars and
that's
bars.
Right.
That's not the actual Confederate flag either, by the way. The Confederate flag is like white and has that in the corner or something.
Okay.
But it is strongly associated with it.
So in the chat, let me know if that's actually real.
By the way, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's... I can't speak for the veracity of that. So, but I can speak for this.
Wait, so should I stop selling those shirts? Is that not authentic?
I can speak for this. Watch this.
And the other thing we should do is we should challenge these students. We should challenge students in these schools to have advanced placement programs in these schools. We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I don't know if I ain't black now.
And then,
what does that mean? Am I black or not?
So as soon as he says it, he realizes what he said. This is back before he was completely demented.
This is when he had it a little together.
This is when he
didn't give him enough credit.
That's right.
He was doing pretty good back then.
He's doing great because he can at least catch himself. So while he catches himself, and watch, this is how he fixes this.
You cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Okay, now fix it.
Wealthy kids, black kids, Asian kids. No, I really mean it, but think how we think about it.
No, I really mean it. I know you really mean it.
If only there was an Obama in his head to take his hand inside his brain.
I know you really mean it. So that's just
I'm serious.
That's serious. No, that's his like tick.
Not a joke.
Not a joke. I mean it. I'm serious.
Black kids would touch my leg hair.
Not a joke.
My leg hair is real white and blonde. And they press it down.
So that's I just want to give you the Joe Biden Juneteenth tribute. Hey, come see us on tour. I'll be in Davenport, Iowa, Las Vegas, Nevada, Chicago, Illinois, and Grand Rapids, Michigan. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.